Good afternoon. This is Xavier coming to you from X370 campus, talking to you about the sports experience of these young basketball players. This podcast will be co-hosted by
Madden, Kaden,
and Joseph. Joseph here. So the day, April 6, 2026, of the Barclays Championship game for New York Edge, as soon as we entered the Brooklyn Nets stadium, immediately just started pulling out all of our phones to put on our stories and stuff. And we really just couldn't believe our eyes. We're just very starstruck. We were really excited. We went to the away team locker room. We saw stuff that we would see on our phones, like when the players would be inside the locker rooms getting ready. It was just very surreal. And then when we finally got on the court, jump ball, started getting nervous. We played against a team called 327. And that team, it was the best team we ever played against. They had shooters, big men. They had everything that was just challenging for us. The game was one of the hardest games we ever played. The score was 17-16. And me looking back, it was we were just very, very thirsty for this win. Our star player, Nate, MVP, he actually saved us. And then Xavier, our host over here, clutched the game for us with very crucial free throws and won the game for us. On the ride back, we're all looking at our trophies and we can't believe that we just won a championship game at the Barclays. And it's a new motivation for us to, keep going.
a question I have for Kaden. How hard did you have to train to get ready for the championship game?
I had to do multiple different types of practices, go to a lot of different places, try to get stronger, and do the most I could to try to help on my team and support my brothers to help prepare for the championship game. And I have a question for Madden. How did you help the basketball team win?
If anybody was down, I could have given them more confidence, encouraged them more, telling them what to do and what not to do. I have a question for all of us. Do y'all believe that we should have won that game?
I'll start. I'm Xavier, and I do believe that we should have won the championship game at the Barclays because we all worked long hours and hard with Mr. Washington and Mr. Jordan to prepare for that game. And even though we were all nervous during our game, we all did our best and we came out with the win.
Joseph here. I feel like that game was very well deserved because we would do a lot of stuff to really hone our abilities and perform the best we could, and it happened.
Kaden, would you like to add on?
Yes, the whole basketball team, we had a lot of tears and ups and downs, and I feel like everybody practiced and tried really hard at the game. So yes, I do believe that we should have won that game, and we deserved it.
Is there anything you'd like to add on, Madden?
I believe that we should have won by more because we weren't as disciplined as them, but we trained harder than them. It looked like we were the better team on the court, but we couldn't just execute.
Joseph here. I would like to add on what Madden said. He was very correct about us not having that much discipline, but I feel like when you're on that court, it's a whole different experience. You just running down and back. You just playing defense and trying your best to help in the possession. It's really harder than it seems. I feel like that's a key part to us not being as disciplined.
One more question that I have for Madden. How did you fall in love with basketball?
I actually went to Deschamps Elementary School, and I used to play soccer. I didn't really like basketball, but then I started playing with Deschamps and Mamadou, and they started making me like the sport of basketball. They taught me how to shoot the ball, dribble, and work my playmaking.
Is there anybody else that would like to answer that question?
Joseph over here. I was in 5th grade. I picked up a basketball for the first time in gym class, and my gym teacher, Mr. Regis, he showed me a lot of African players since I'm also African, and I found it inspiring, and I also saw a lot of movies about them, so I was I should really try this. And at first that was really hard, but when I continued playing it, I've met my coach, Mr. Washington, in 6th grade. He's helped me a lot with basketball, and I met other people my partners here on this podcast, and I'm just really grateful for me finding the sport. Xavier, what made you play basketball?
In 6th grade, starting at this school, I was looking for kind of a club that I could fit into, and most of the people that I knew at this school played basketball, so I really had no other way to go except for basketball. So now that everybody has given their story and experience on how they fell in love with their sport, leave your sport experience in the comment and have a good day. I'm your host, Xavier, coming to you from X270 campus, here with
Madden.
Kaden.
And Joseph, have a nice day.
Hi, I'm your host Nathan. I'm here with
Lashani.
Yenzo.
Kamari.
Welcome to Podcast Jumpstart. Our segment is called Champions. We will talk about our experience winning the championship.
My first question for y'all was, what were your emotions during the game?
My name is Nathan. My emotions during the game, it was nervous, but at the end, I started getting more and more comfortable because my coaches, they were telling me to calm down and get me settled. What about you, Nashani?
For me, it was a lot of people in the stands. It's in the NBA arena, so I was kind of nervous. But when I started playing the game, it was like a normal game. What about you, Enzo?
I felt like I was very nervous at the start because it was a very close game. But at the end, we started playing good, and the coach, they were very encouraging. So we won the chip at the end. It was a good feeling. What about you, Kamari?
I was fake nervous, but as we moved into the game, I started gaining more confidence. Another question I have for y'all was, what was your reactions to winning the game?
My name is Nathan. The reaction I had to win the game, I was very excited because we came a long way. We went undefeated. So, winning the championship, it just felt amazing. What about you, Nashani?
For me, it was really exciting because 8th grade is my last year, and it's my first championship winning in the middle school. So it was really fun. What about you, Enzo?
I would like to add on to what Nashani said. It's my last year, and that's my first championship. Plus, we came all this way. So, yeah, I feel like it was a very good journey. What about you, Kamari?
We really did come a long way from going through the season, being undefeated. It meant a lot, winning the championship.
There was a time when, during the championship game, that we was losing, and I thought we was out.
My name is Nashani. We was down the whole game. Everybody doubting us, saying we're going to lose.
But then we came back in with the encouraging of our coaches, so we got back in the game, and then we won.
What about you, Kamari?
I feel like the people that were down on us, the people in the stands that were booing or whatever, I feel like that encouraged me to push harder, move stronger.
Mm-hmm. Like the hate made you stronger. What y'all think y'all could have done better in that championship game? Kamari.
What I could have did better is scoring, helping my teammates, calling out screens, communicating. I could have did better with getting up and down the court. What about you, Nathan?
What I think I could have did better was being more of a team player, passing the ball more, scoring the ball more, playing more defense, helping out big sometimes with the rebounds, because it could be hard trying to get every rebound with no help. But at the end of the day, we still came out with a win. What about you, Nashani?
Yeah, I felt like I could did better with the rebounds, playing defense, helping my teammates when they was down all game. They thought we was going to lose, so I had to hype them up. What about you, Enzo?
So I didn't play that game, but I feel like I could have bring more energy to encourage my teammates.
Yeah, when you see them down, tell them pick their head up.
Yeah, or more clapping,
I actually got a question. What did y'all do after the game to celebrate?
My name is Nathan. When we left on the bus, we was all screaming on the bus. We was all hyped. Then when we got to the school, some of us went to 16 Park. We went out to eat. They're just excited. What about you, Nashani?
We went out to the park. Everybody saying congratulations and stuff. It was a great feeling. What about you, Enzo?
It was a great feeling. And after the game, we went to the park and we was just playing basketball there too. How about you, Kamari?
I went out to eat with my family.
What restaurant?
We went to all-you-can-eat buffet.
Did the food taste good? How was it?
The food is okay. What I did though, the lobster. Oh yeah, the lobster was fire.
At least you enjoyed it. That's what matters. You enjoyed it. There you have it, folks. The championship game explained. This is Nathan, my co-host,
Lashani.
Yenzo.
And Kamari.
Thanks for listening. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Toodles.
Hello, my name is Daniel. This is Jumpstart Podcast, and today we'll be interviewing each other about our championship game. I am here with
Mamadou.
Eric, and Deshaun.
and you guys' opinions. Who do you think played the best defense? Mamadou.
I think Kamari played the best defense because he was taking a lot of charges, getting rebounds, stopping one of their best players.
Eric.
In my opinion, I think Tristan played the best defense in the championship game. Not only was he picking up their best guard at half court, he was also keeping him from making good decisions, as in good passes. He was just keeping him on his toes.
In my opinion, I think it was Kamari, because after not playing ball for a minute and he's like getting down and back up the court very quick, and he was just playing good defense. Eric, who shot the ball the best in your opinion?
I think Nathan shot the ball the best. Not only was he taking smart shots, but he was consistent with them.
What about you, Data?
Yeah, I have to agree with Eric. He was taking the best shots and he was hitting most of them consistently.
Mamta.
Personally, I think not that much shots was taken, but Nathan shot the ball the best because he was taking smart shots.
I feel like that's what led us to winning the chip. It was all smart shots. Data, in your opinion, who had the most assists?
I think it was Nate too, because he was distributing the ball equally between bigs and guards.
I think it was you, because near the end of the fourth quarter, it was smart passes, and it wasn't like you just passing it for someone to do something dumb with the ball. What do you think, Mamta?
I think Dede had the most assists, but I also think Nate kind of led up to the assists being made. So say Nick would pass it to Dede, and Dede would pass it to Joseph in the paint for easy layup. So I think Dede had the most assists, but Nate built up those assists.
Eric?
I'd have to agree with both my peers, Daniel and Mamadou. I think Dede's good at just making the bigs feel like they're in the right position to score. Always giving you a second option. It doesn't always have to be just laying the ball up. I think Nathan is an amazing leader, but he's more of a scorer. And Dede fits right behind him because he's more of a passer.
Dede, who do you think affected the game the most?
I think Xavier affected the game the most because of his free throws in the clutch moment. When we was tied up, he hit those 2 free throws and put us up by 2.
Mamta.
I think there's kind of 2 sides. Xavier had the most clutch moment. Behind Xavier, Kamari did get a lot of rebounds. But on the bad side, I don't mean to throw shades at my partners, but Joseph, he was giving the other team a lot of free throws because he was fouling them. But, Joseph is still a great player at the end of the day. It just wasn't his day that day.
Eric?
I think Kamari was really what led us to that win. Not only was he playing amazing defense, but he was just being aggressive throughout the whole game. Not only with 2 amazing point guards in Nathan and Dede to give good passes and take good shots.
My name is Daniel, and this is Goodbye from Jumpstart Radio.